This episode of the Out of the Cave podcast is brought to you by Crown Trophy of Cypress, California. Crown Trophy is your one-stop shop for trophies, medals, crystal rings, and any type of promotional item. They also have the ability to customize your award or promotional item with your logo. See why they're celebrating 25 years of outstanding customer service. Contact Crown Trophy of Cypress for your next awards order. Mention the Out of the Cave podcast and receive 10% off your order. You can find their contact information listed in the sponsor section of our website, outofthecavepodcast.com. And now, enjoy the show.
You're listening to the Out of the Cave podcast with your hosts, Junior and the Captain. This is a podcast where we talk about the things going on in the world and share our opinions without worrying about political correctness. Remember, it's all about respect, keeping an open mind, and always having a good time.
Happy New Year, Junior!
Happy New Year, Captain.
Yeah, man, this is it. Well, we're not at the New Year yet, but
I'm
tonight,
sure it's
right?
New Year somewhere.
Tonight, yeah, that's true too. But Happy New Year, man.
So while we're doing the podcast, we should say Happy New Year as the next country is celebrating across the globe. I'll find it while we're talking here.
Yeah, right. Who would it be?
I don't know. I mean, it starts off with Australia, right?
I guess, right?
Yeah.
So, Happy New Year, Australia! Australia!
Good day, mates.
Was that good?
Good day. Happy New Year.
I'm trying to be Hilaria. I can't do that accent, man.
Hilaria. Oh, yeah, I know. I mean, how do you say in English? Cucumber?
How do you say in English? I don't know. But Happy New Year wherever you are.
Yeah, Happy New Year, everyone.
Feliz Año Nuevo.
Yeah, Feliz Año Nuevo. This is our final podcast for 2020.
That sounded like Indian, bro.
Is
that what you're trying to go for?
That's
the
my
Indian?
Hilaria accent.
Oh, that's the Hilaria? Okay.
This is our final podcast of 2020. And you guys were so happy.
All right, so then I'm just going to switch it then to my accent then. Feliz Año Nuevo.
Feliz
Hilario. Le deseo I don't even know what I'm going to say.
Deseo
right?
mucho suerte.
Mucho amor. No, it's not suerte,
amor,
bro. It's
amor,
suerte. See, this is where,
suerte.
bro, this is
Suerte.
where I have the problem with the Puerto Ricans, man.
Suerte.
Where the hell do you see an L
I can't
in the
roll my
word
R's.
suerte, bro?
Suerte, that's what I said. I can't roll my R's.
That's what I mean. See, you and Hilaria are in the same boat.
Hilaria. No.
Hilaria.
We're not in the same boat because my boat came from Isabela and her came from
your
Boston.
your boat came
She's
from Brooklyn.
She's from the Mayflower.
Your boat came from Brooklyn, bro.
Brooklyn. Well, no, my boat originally came from Isabela.
Well, there you go. But yeah, that was the one thing with the Puerto Ricans that I just can't get, man. Is that L? Where does the L come from?
That's how you do it, bro.
I don't get that, man. I know, but
I'm
gonna try. That's gonna be one of my New Year resolutions. All right.
So hold on one second. So in about 17 minutes,
all right,
it's going to be New Year's.
Where?
In Pakistan.
There you go. Pakistan. Happy New Year. Well, almost New Year.
Almost.
All right. So that's my peeps out in Afghanistan, Pakistan, all those places out there. Wishing a Happy New Year. Just don't bomb us.
Bro.
Just don't bomb us or else we'll destroy you. Fuck it. Yo, that's just the way it is. Fuck that. I'm American, man. I don't care. I'm a Marine. Don't fuck with us. That's it. That's all I got to say. I know they're our allies right now. But
back to Happy New Year. I'll
fix
that in post.
I like the way we just switch back and forth.
How do we go from Hilaria to Suerte to Pakistani
to New Year? I mean, what the fuck? We're all over the place
I'm
today.
going to have to edit that, bro. Keep the good feeling vibes here.
No, I don't know, man. I don't know. But it is. But I'm happy, though, you see?
So exactly in 17 minutes, it will be Happy New Year in Pakistan and a bunch of other countries.
Oh, great. Nice. So we'll probably be done with our podcast before that happens.
No, I don't think so.
We'll still be here. There's too much to talk about today.
Heck yeah, man. So Happy New Year. Guys, we were on a little bit of a break celebrating the Christmas holiday. We hope everyone had a happy and healthy Christmas, got plenty of time to rest, obviously enjoyed presents or however you celebrate with your friends and family. We took a little bit of time off, which was very, very...
It was relaxing, man.
Yeah, it was very relaxing and well needed.
Yeah.
And we've been going pretty consistently since we started this podcast in August.
Yeah. Well, with work and everything, we've been able to maintain the schedule. So it's surprising. Happy, but I've been having fun with it, man. You know, sometimes I get on here and I'm tired as hell, but I've been having fun, man.
I think we rose to the challenge in terms of learning how to do this and staying consistent, reaching out to our fans, and just all the stuff that goes along with it. Thank you to everyone, because this is our last podcast for the season 1.
Yeah.
And we're really looking forward to what comes next in the new year. We're going to change things up a little bit, continue to have a lot of fun. And at the end of the day, we just want to thank everyone and hope you guys continue to join us for this journey.
Yeah, and thank you. Thank you very much for listening. You know, again, the emails are great, just even the word of mouth. We've been getting a lot of good feedback, and we never thought that we would be in this position right now.
Yeah.
You know, finishing off the new year and finishing off the season. But we've been having a great time, and to be honest with you, it's because of the fans that we have. So thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. We appreciate it here at the K Podcast, and we definitely will continue and step it up in 2021.
Absolutely. So let's talk a little bit about what's going on in the world, because I want to get back and drink some coquito. I still got some coquito.
Yeah, you still? Yeah.
From the Christmas holiday.
But that's from your brother. That's not from Sam. Did we ever find out what happened to Sam? Because we haven't heard from him.
No, I haven't heard from him. I went by his house and the lights were off.
They were, oh, shit.
I'm sure Sam's doing well. Sam's doing well. Him and the family is doing really well. This is a coquito for my brother, and I had it, and it did taste similar. So I think at some point we're gonna have to do like a taste test.
Taste test to see whose is better.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but I mean, did your brother taste Sam's?
He did. He
and what do you think about his?
He gave it 2 thumbs up. He thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
So
I actually had a couple of people reach out to me, and they were asking me, "Hey, where can I get coquito?" And I said, "Listen, as far as buying it in a store, I do not know, but I do have a couple of people who are presently taking orders.
Yeah, if they want to pay.
You know, but I guess I don't know whether they wanted the shit for free or what. I don't know what it was. And once I said that, they never reached back out to put orders in. So
yeah, they can get the Goya
cheap
coquito.
Bastards, you know.
Get the Goya coquito in the store.
How does that one taste? Have you tasted that one?
No. I've never paid for coquito aside from making it at home. You
know what? We should buy one of those just to see what, you know.
Yeah,
how different it is than Sam's or even your brother's.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Right?
Yeah, I don't mind trying
Check it out.
We will definitely do that and get back to everyone.
That's right.
So here we are, last day of the year. What a freaking crazy year. So much has happened. People dealing with this COVID situation. So many losses. The world essentially is different. Even how we celebrate New Year's is going to be different being here in New York City.
Yeah. But it's going to be empty, right? Empty Times Square.
Empty. They said that no visitors will be there, and they will still have like special guests.
Yeah, performances. But where is it going to be in Manhattan, or is it going to be throughout the United States? It's just going to go,
like they've done in the past. I mean, maybe they will continue to keep that format, but in New York City, I believe Pitbull and J-Lo are going to be there.
Okay.
In addition to some others, and of course, I'm sure politicians, special friends, and family are all going to be there because they always
because they
always got to
exempt themselves from all the shit.
Yeah, they're going to take advantage and get like a private New Year's concert with Pitbull.
Mm-hmm. Great.
Which I do love Pitbull, so I'm hating on them a little bit for that.
But you should stay in Miami. Don't come up to New York.
I know.
Man. Stay in Miami, man.
Mr. Worldwide.
That's it. But don't get infected, bro. Stay in Miami, over there in Florida, where not that many people are getting infected or.
Well, I'm sure if they're friends with people in Congress, they probably already got the vaccine.
That's very true. Can you believe that shit, man? Can you believe that? All the people talking shit about not taking the vaccine are getting the vaccine. All the young senators, congressmen, and all that stuff that don't need the vaccine right now because they don't fall within that, the special circumstance are getting the vaccine.
Yep.
I mean, come on, man. I don't know, man.
I wish I could say I don't believe it, but this is what we spoke about this.
Yeah.
I mean, even Kamala Harris's husband got the vaccine.
Yeah, not like why?
I didn't find him to be in one of those special categories. I don't know.
Okay, so vice president elect. All right, I'll give you that one.
And his wife, the doctor, because she's a frontline worker, right?
Yeah, I guess, right.
She's a doctor.
Yeah, doctor in teaching.
But we knew this. AOC got the vaccine.
Ridiculous.
Even Rubio.
They're the ones that are saying, "Oh no, well I'm doing the vaccine. I'm cutting the line because we want to raise, right?
To show people that it's safe.
That it's safe to take it. That come on, really? You guys were the ones that were saying, well, we're not going to do this, or no one's should be taking it while President Trump is still president.
Or they're saying, I'm not going to take a Trump vaccine.
So I
Which
mean,
wasn't fair because
bunch of hypocrites, man.
Regardless of how you feel about the president, one of the things that I had to say I was very proud of was the fact that they got this Operation Warp Speed underway, and they mobilized these companies to kind of get this vaccine. I mean, when have you ever seen the government move so freaking fast?
No, never, man.
You've never seen it move
Never.
this fast.
But
Even like working, even before the vaccine, working with like the manufacturers to get like respirators made, right? Like transforming factories from whatever their normal product was, cars, sewing machines, I don't know, whatever. I felt like they mobilized like a challenge was sent out, and the American companies stepped up. We got this vaccine. We got a vaccine. That shit, like, that's stuff like in the movies.
bro, no,
I didn't think we were going to see it this year, because I was just like, it's not like how it is in the
no. I mean,
movies.
because we're not experts in that field. We don't know. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know how long it takes. But
It takes a while.
I do remember when it first started. It's like, oh no, there won't be a vaccine until the earliest middle of 2021 or even later 2020. So I'm like saying, damn, it takes that long. I mean,
because you got to go through trials.
yeah, I mean, but again, like being an educated person in that aspect, I don't know nothing about that. So I'm like saying, damn, it really does take that long. And you never really think about it, because think about all the vaccines that we take now, right? That from years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't around to know that, hey, no, this vaccine, you have to go through even a year of trials before we can even, administer it to people and stuff. I had no idea, man. So when they were saying this, I was like, wow, we're going to have to wait that long, and this whole thing is going to last that long before we even attempt to administer this. And then all of a sudden, before the year is over, all these companies have vaccines now. And, obviously it's not over yet in regards to the trials and sending it out to different people and all that. But it's there. And hey, God bless, President Trump. God bless, all the people that made that happen. Unfortunately, no one will ever give that guy credit, man, for that. Even if you succeed in doing something, it's always going to be like, oh, yeah, but, he said it was going to be for whatever, it was going to cost this much, but it cost this much. Or such and such and such and such. And I'm hoping that 2021, bro, that we get out of that nonsense, man, because it's just amazing how, like, you can't even accomplish anything nowadays and help people out because somebody's always going to say some stupid shit.
I just wish that the government would have at least acknowledged the inventiveness and ingenuity of the United States to be able to make something like this happen. That's the only thing. Regardless of your political party, they should have been proud of the fact that this is happening. And I know they are, because they jumped in front of the line.
Yeah, and they're taking it.
And they're taking it.
Right? Unbelievable, man.
So,
and everybody else, we just have to wait in line, and then, I don't know. It's ridiculous, man, how this shit works.
The other thing that I didn't understand, I was reading who the people are who get the vaccines. They were saying, like, and I guess it was a state-by-state thing, that people who were like 65 and older weren't the priority. It was like prisoners, and then like people in nursing homes. And
prisoners? I didn't hear the prisoner one.
Yeah, people in jails.
I would think that they would be last.
No, but I'll tell you what. I mean, I kind of understand why, because they were saying in the prison it's a controlled population, in that everyone is in there locked in. They have no choice but to be there. And if the virus runs rampant, you just run the risk of giving it to even like guards.
Yeah.
So I could understand why you'd want to try to halt it at a prison.
But you also have to look at it. Okay, so you know how we always do over here, man. We have to start playing devil's advocate in regards to all kinds of crazy shit. Mm-hmm. But if it's a controlled atmosphere, and technically, you can stop people from visiting or whatever.
Yeah.
Why do you need to do that, right? Because it's the same thing as you saying, well, listen, but if you're saying, hey, everybody needs to go on a lockdown in your own house,
yeah,
it's the same shit, man. It's just in a bigger scale.
Yeah, no, but I think you're right, because it's either, to me, it's a good example of how to treat it. Maybe they can do multiple tests. So in one prison, let's test herd immunity, and in another prison, let's give them the vaccine and do like some tests.
Yeah,
and then do like a placebo. And see via the scientific method what's the right way to handle it.
All right, so which one's gonna get the vaccine first, Sing Sing?
Right?
Right. I'm sure people are gonna be very, very upset with that test.
I want to know. Hey, you know what? I don't know. I want to know if Aunt Becky got her vaccine.
I know, right? Oh, she's finally out, man.
I don't want to change the subject so quick.
Oh man, she's finally out. Shit. Is she coming on the show?
Yeah.
Were we able to make that happen?
She said she's looking forward to it.
She's going to use her time in jail, right? Or to do good now.
I don't know what she's going to do, but how long was it?
What is she going to do anyway?
Was it 2 months?
Yeah, that's it. Just 2 months, man.
And they paid like $500,000 to make up for it.
2 months, 500. I don't know, man.
I mean,
we spoke about it.
I saw the picture of her coming out of jail. She actually looked pretty good still.
Yeah, no, I don't think anything changed. I mean, what do you think? You think she had special treatment in there?
I don't know.
I mean, first of all, to be honest with you, I don't even know the type of prison. Is it like a
minimum
general? Minimum security. General
was.
population kind of thing, right? I'm assuming it's minimum security. I mean,
it was a federal correctional institute in California. So if it's a federal place, it's like club fed.
Club fed, Full House. So she was probably running the show over there, man.
She's super cute. You know what's so funny? I was watching the show, and it just reminded me of how
she's from New York too, right?
Is she?
Yeah, she's from New York,
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, she's from Long Island.
Well, I was watching this movie. Did you ever remember this movie from back in the day called Rad, the bicycle BMX movie?
Rad, no.
It was a BMX movie back in I want to say 87-ish.
Yeah, you're old, man.
Well, I was young. I was young at the time. But Aunt Becky was in it.
Was
and
she?
in it, she played the U.S. female amateur champion bicycle rider, BMX rider.
Yeah.
So she was like the love interest of the main guy in this movie. Interestingly enough, Talia Shire, who is the woman who played Rocky Balboa's wife, I think her husband produced or wrote the movie. So she's in the movie also. She's the mother of the main star of the movie. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, for some reason, it was like one of those movies. I don't know what the box office sales were, but it was kind of like a cult hit. Like people who like bicycles and stuff like that, they knew about it. But it's not one of those movies that you see all the time, like The Outsiders or The Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
And it was just recently that it got added to like on demand and started getting distribution. And I think it's because the gentleman that I told you, I think his name was Jason Schwartzman or something like that. You can look it up. He died. And so Talia Shire and him were married. He died. Their son had been advocating to get it, get the original movie remastered and get it back out into distribution. And that's why it popped up on on demand and on HBO or whatever it was that I saw on cable.
Yeah.
It was actually a really good movie, and I couldn't believe that I had forgotten about it for so long.
I think one of the first movies that I saw her in, and this is Aunt Becky talk about, is Secret Admirer. Did you remember that one?
Yeah,
that was
we
with
spoke
Kelly
about
Preston.
that. Yeah, we spoke about that.
That was probably the first one.
Well,
yeah,
I bet if you saw this,
and she's never changed, man. That's what I'm saying. Like even to this day, she's still cute.
She was so cute. She was like the girl next door kind of in this movie.
Yeah.
And so I am glad that Aunt Becky's out. Good for her.
Even though she did something wrong, right? You're still glad.
She did her time. She paid her fine.
That's it.
And she still looks fine.
Yeah, I guess, man. I mean, that's what it is, man. She
we already went in. I mean, I'm not a fan of what her and her husband did, but she's not any less guilty than so many other people.
I'm
who
just
have
saying, why is he there for 5 months and she only for 2?
Because she's Aunt Becky, bro. I'm sure the judge was
see what I mean, man?
I'm sure the judge was like, I got 3 months to try to hook up with Aunt Becky.
Yeah. Because it's not like, we have to split it up like that because, they have kids and somebody's got to look out for the kids. The kids are older, you know what I'm saying? So you don't need that. So both of them could have done 5 years. Yeah,
so for the fans who are listening, we're referring to Aunt Becky. That's Lori Laughlin from Full House, if
Correct.
you guys don't know who
Just
she is.
in case you don't know, yeah.
But yeah, so obviously we are fans.
Yeah. But with that note, too, now I have to switch to something else that I was a little saddened by yesterday.
What was that?
Dawn Wells, Marianne from Gilligan's Island, passed away, man.
I know.
She was also a cutie, man, back in the day, too.
She was definitely super cutie.
I used to watch the black and white Gilligan's Island, and, dude, she was just, like beautiful, right? It was just like
black and white.
Yeah, there was a black and white Gilligan's Island. When it first started, I remember it was in black and white.
Were we watching like a Nickelodeon?
Bro, it was... Yo, I'm gonna type it up right now.
Did they have the clips of old war updates?
Whatever it was, I'm telling you, it was in black and white.
Before the show, they had the little clips.
Yeah, that's when color came out.
News from the home front: the Allies are making progress.
I'm telling you, hey, listen, I'm just telling you that I was watching it. I'm not saying that's how old I am. I'm just saying. I was watching it in black and white.
Dude, that was the original Nickelodeon.
I guess somebody gave me the wrong thing to see, to watch, bro.
No, but Dawn Wells was
She was cute.
She was cute, and I had seen her in other things too over the years. But yeah, no one's gonna forget the iconic Ginger and Marianne.
Yeah, see, it's black and white, man.
All right, bro.
It was. See, there you go. But still, man. I mean, I was saddened.
You know that show was only on for like 3 seasons.
Yeah.
And then I guess it just continued to thrive in syndication.
Syndication, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if it was because contracts or whatever, they didn't want to do it anymore, whatever. But it was just like a goofy, fun show.
But it goes to show that sometimes these executives don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it have gone? I mean, I don't know all the backstory, but clearly for it to have been, it was even on this morning when I was.
Oh, was it? I haven't seen it in a while, but.
And this morning, maybe they put it on because
of her.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, that's a show that's everyone loves that show.
Yeah.
I mean, and always the iconic question: Ginger or Marianne? Which one do you pick?
I'm gonna give you my answer that I had back then.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give it to you today, which is the same. Marianne.
Marianne?
Yeah. I was always loving the brunettes, man. And not only that, but she was so like sweet, small, petite, man. She just like total package, man. And Ginger to me back in the day, even though she was beautiful, she seemed like a pain in the ass. That's just the way I looked at it.
I mean, you mean like high maintenance kind of?
Well, yeah, that too. But she just seemed like a pain in the ass. Like, you know, her, I don't know. Dawn Wells or Marianne.
Yeah.
She always seemed like, yeah, let's give it a shot. Let's do this, you know. Yeah, sure, you kind of thing.
I mean, I would say Ginger, without a doubt, was like super smoking hot, and I love redheads.
But it was a tough choice. I'm not going to say that it wasn't.
I feel like if I'm on the island, I feel like I would try. I feel like I would try to hook up with Ginger, but I'm not gonna front. I'd probably chase Marianne because she used to wear like those pigtails, and then she had like that red picnic top shirt. And that look is just like a super sexy look.
Yeah.
I don't know if I felt that way when I was younger. And so maybe when I was younger, it was more ginger.
But didn't she also wear like the little Daisy Dukes there too?
Yeah,
like,
that's
she was
what
the originator of Daisy Dukes, man.
Well, I don't know if she originated because isn't Daisy Duke from Dukes of Hazzard?
I understand that, but I'm talking about the jean short things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Back in the, if I'm telling you that I saw this thing like in black and white, that was way before Dukes of Hazzard.
And she had those shirts.
I'm just saying, like, yeah, she used to wear like the little shorts, right? Unless I'm thinking fucking something completely dirty.
Well, no,
I could remember her wearing like little shorts and stuff.
But my point is, I think when I was younger, maybe it was more Ginger, and now that I'm older, maybe, or as I got older, more Marianne.
Yeah, but why? That
I don't know,
doesn't
like
make any sense.
Marianne's look, I just think is super cute. You know, the tan skin, and I don't know, just something about Marianne's look is hot. But yeah, on paper, Ginger she's a knockout, and the way she spoke and stuff.
I'm just saying that for me, it was always been a tough choice, and you know how we always, as guys, from day one, even as a kid, man, you're saying, Ginger or Marianne? Marianne's always been the number one for me.
Well, it's like Scooby-Doo. Is it Daphne or Velma?
I've never had that decision to make.
It's weird. It's weird because if you go on Instagram and you know, I follow a lot of like our podcast peeps.
Yeah.
And a lot of them, like when you start clicking through the different things, they post like weird things. And there's like a genre of like anime cartoonish. Maybe there's movies. Maybe there's movies too. I don't know. Where they always put like Velma looking very sexy, like cosplay.
Yeah. And
I see more Velma cosplay than Daphne.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you like do a search, for some reason that's like a genre. That's like a topic. But Velma cosplay is very, very in. And so same thing. As a kid, I think I would have said Daphne, but now I'm older. I'm like, yo, Velma. So Marianne and Velma.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
I'm telling you. Now all our fans, we want to hear from you.
Yeah.
You know, we want to hear, who do you pick? Marianne versus Ginger or Velma versus Daphne?
I mean, Velma's got that turtleneck, man.
I know, but if you look at the cosplay and the way they do,
let me see.
I don't know. It can actually be pretty sexy the way that they do it.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, well, I see some now. All right, Velma, go.
Go Velma.
Bye, Daphne. Okay, I'm getting it now. I'm getting it now.
You see,
yeah.
Right?
All right.
And then
you know what? You see? Yeah, you're 100% correct. The Daphne cosplay does not compete with Velma. Holy shit!
It's so weird.
Damn, I never thought of this.
I know. This is the things that I learned on Instagram.
All right, so let's go back.
Look at this picture of Gilligan with Marianne and Ginger.
But you see, look at the short shorts.
Yeah, I know.
But that's not even short. That's like a bikini,
that's
right?
Like a bikini thing.
Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna post this on our webpage.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. She used to wear like little shorts like that. So she's the originator, man, of Daisy Dukes, man. I don't care what the people from Dukes of Hazzard say. It's got to be her. You
So
know
yeah,
what
so I think we're saying Marion and Velma.
You know what? Now that I see these pictures, yes, Velma's definitely the one that I would choose. But being the little kid in me, I think it would have been Daphne back in the day.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Back in the day.
Yeah. Damn. How did we get into this, bro?
I don't know. Hey man, it's New Year, so we're starting.
But listen, rest in peace, Dawn Wells. You were great.
Rest in peace.
And it's unfortunate too because it was a COVID thing, right? I think it was
I think it was related to COVID.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
You know, God bless her.
Yo,
what's up?
Rocket Man.
He's back, man. I saw the video.
Did you see that thing? Well, number one, I actually didn't see it. You sent me a text, and I was like, "What is he talking about?"
Yeah. Well, you know, no. The way it worked out was I had just woken up. I'm reading the paper or reading the phone, and it says Rocket Man or Jetpack Man has been spotted, and there's video proof of it. And I'm like, oh, shit, let me check it out. So I'm reading the article, and, of course, dummy me, I'm either half asleep or whatever. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, they just explained the whole thing, but where the hell is the video? I couldn't find the video, so that's why I forwarded it to you.
Yeah, I found the video. It was in there. Like it's so stupid how they make these.
Yeah, like why do they do it?
They put like all these advertisements and stuff.
I couldn't find it, man. Anyway, once I saw it, because you told me where to look for it. Yo, that dude is crazy, man.
Right? So he had to be at least 3,000 feet. And it's not like he was just going up and down.
Nah, he was
had a
flying,
lot of,
dude.
He had a lot of fuel somehow. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what system.
Bro, he was just through the sky.
flying.
He was tearing it.
Yeah. And I didn't see, I mean, again, it's hard to see. Did he have a parachute? But I was just like, that's crazy because in all the research that I did, and I did research this, the companies that have existing rocket pack technologies, they say you only have like a couple of minutes worth of fuel. That dude's up 3,000 feet
Yeah.
So
and
it takes
this
more than a couple
video
minutes.
clearly is more than just a couple of seconds or whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
So it takes more than a couple of minutes to come down unless you're going to be crashing down.
Yeah.
So something's going on. And in the article that I read, according to the FAA and the FBI, they've been researching this, and they have no information
whatsoever.
Or at least they're not making anything public.
How can
that be?
I don't know.
How can that be?
But and like the article was saying, you really clearly can't see that it's a actual human flying. Dude, I mean, come on, man. Human. That's a fucking human, man. Who else could it be, man?
I know.
You know, I mean,
unless it was like a dummy. But
and that somebody's controlling it.
But yeah, how do you control it from 3,000 feet away, up in the air?
Well, you can.
No, but like, how do you avoid?
We have the technology.
But how do you avoid hitting an airplane? Come on, from the ground. A person on what they're gonna do it on an iPhone? I don't think so.
No,
that's got to be a person.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's interesting, but that is crazy.
And that guy's got balls of steel.
Yeah.
What if something goes wrong?
I know.
What
do you do?
Even my iPhone has to be reset every now and then. Like, what if something goes wrong?
I don't know, man. I don't know. But it was interesting when I as soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh, I gotta let Junior know about this because I'm sure he's still sleeping. And I was, damn, I just couldn't. The guy was tearing through the sky, man. He was just like flying, he was like an Iron Man.
Yeah, he was flying. You know what? We'll put the link in case people want to see it. We'll put the link on our website.
Just like Iron Man. But that's crazy that you could do that. Well, I mean, it's crazy, but it's cool too, man. Right? Imagine you could do that shit. Yo, I'll be right back. I got to go into the city. And you throw your jetpack on and land on top of a fucking building and say, okay, I'm here.
Yeah. Well, but there was a company, we had discussed it, where they were making one of those.
Yeah.
But it was really for short distances. So, like, if someone is hiking in the mountains and there's a place where, like, a helicopter can't get to, you can throw this thing on and do, like, a short little trip to drop off supplies. Like, and take care of someone, give them medical support until you can get, like, more people there to help.
Yeah.
But again, that was for short distances. This dude, like you said, he was killing it, bro.
Yeah.
Killing. He was flying 3,000 feet in the air.
That was what, like near Catalina Island, right? Out in California?
I don't remember exactly, but it was that area was designated. It was a designated area for people to do training.
All right.
Like if you're learning to fly an airplane, that area is designated as like a training area. So that guy was in the right place to be testing out a jetpack. But the other guys were in LAX. The other sightings were in LAX.
That's just crazy, man.
So but, I don't know who it is.
Whoever it is, God bless you, man. But let me get right on that shit.
I just want to know.
Nah, I mean those things are cool. The only thing is that, what if that? Yeah, like you're saying, what if the something goes wrong? What do you do, man? He's got to
Kiss
have, bro. I'm watching it
real.
right now. He's got to have a parachute or some shit in there.
I mean, he's over the ocean.
Yeah, look. He's just, dude.
He's flying. He is flying.
Damn. Yeah, look at.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
Holy shit. Damn.
So anyway, Jetpack Man, thank you for making 2020 interesting
Yeah.
in that respect.
Yeah, we look forward to more sightings in 2021.
Yeah, because if COVID don't get you, I hope you don't crash into the pavement.
Yeah, you know what I actually saw yesterday? That was, I mean, it's amazing the intelligence of people and talking about this jetpack stuff is there was some they came out, I think it was in Boston if I'm not mistaken, robots that were dancing.
Oh, I saw.
Did you see that, man?
Yeah, I did see
like
that.
ballroom dancing kind of stuff, and then
Yeah.
they had like a dog robot, something right? Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw.
Bro, it's amazing to me the knowledge that people have, man, to create things like that. But I mean, God bless them. God bless God. I wish I had that type of intelligence, man. But these robots move, I would say, better than people.
Well,
and you know what's actually great about it?
They're designed to be like.
Yeah, but you know what's actually it's interesting. What's great about it is like they'll balance themselves on like one foot, and like they won't move. Bro, it's just like it's like perfect balance. You know what I mean? Like, how do you get, like, I guess they have all kinds of gyroscopes inside the robot, right? To maintain that. But it was amazing. If anybody gets a chance, go online and on YouTube, they have the dancing robots. I mean, it's amazing. To me, it's amazing. I don't know. Maybe but it's amazing. You got to see this, man.
I agree.
They would jump in, like they would turn around and jump and do all these kinds of moves. And I'm like, holy shit. It was great to see, man. I'm so glad that there's people out there that are so brilliant that they can create these things, man. It really is.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I'm sorry, I got distracted because I was looking at Mary and Ginger pictures.
I know. You need to stop that. And the Daphne pictures.
No, you know what it is? I want to put links up on our page.
Nah, but you know what we need to talk about?
Hilaria?
I kind of.
Hilaria? Are we done with Hilaria? Is it Hilaria or Hilario? Hilaria.
No, well, from my understanding, it's Hillary. Right? So
yeah, Hilaria.
It's Hillary, right?
Here's what I'm going to say about that. If you want to adopt a persona, whatever, if you like a particular style, it's all good. Stop faking though.
Yeah, just say it.
Just be like, I like this stuff. Like, you could call yourself Hilaria if you want. If you want to change your name, that's all good.
Yeah.
But like talking with like a fake accent, Spanish accent.
Yeah, like why?
Although I will say, like, I know if I hang out with someone with like a Southern accent for a while, or even like a Spanish accent or whatever accent, I can tend to like pick up on a.
Yeah, but you're not realizing you're doing it.
Yeah, that's what you're not realizing.
This one right here, she's actually trying to put that accent on.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, because it seems like she's trying. Because like Madonna with her fake English accent, and even Johnny Depp with his like weird, I don't even know what kind of accent.
Well,
he's like from Tennessee. Madonna's what, from New York, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So
no, she's from Michigan, I think.
Michigan, but I mean, she spent a lot of time in New York, though. I mean, it just seems weird. Like, why are you even doing that?
You just mentioned the Southern, right? So when I was in the military,
Mm-hmm.
I was stationed down south, and a lot of the guys that I worked with, they were from down there.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, obviously, as a New Yorker, you were like, oh, wait a minute, this guy has a Southern accent, this and that. And so working with them for years, you don't realize you start talking like them.
Yeah, you start picking it up.
When I got out, I started working with my dad. We were doing construction, and he would go to this one particular deli, and he knew all the people in there. And so he introduced me to them. I had no idea who they were. And one of the people that worked in the deli, they said to me like, "Wow, are you from Alabama? Or are you from?" I'm like, "Me? Hell no, I'm from New York." She goes, "No, you got to be from down south." I'm like, "No, I was born and raised here in New York." And she was saying that I had this Southern accent. Dude, I had no idea I was doing it. And nobody else had said anything to that point until that girl. And then people slowly started saying that. I'm like, how the hell? And I wasn't even realizing that I was doing it. And then slowly it went away. So in that sense, I can see how that can happen. Yeah. You could go to Spain and you could start talking.
Absolutely.
With a lisp.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're gonna do that, I mean, come on, just say, hey, listen, I like the accent. I always try to duplicate it, and I wish I could do it, and yeah, you do it like that. But don't say that you're from Spain and whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Because it sounds stupid. You know what I'm saying?
It does. It just makes
ridiculous.
you look. It looks fun. Even
though I don't think it was a big deal, because who gives a fuck?
Yeah, I don't think it was a big deal.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? You got caught, man. That's it. End of story.
Yep.
Because there's people out there, they catch on to everything, man. For me, I would never even thought to even bring that up as like, yo, why is she talking like that? I don't care. I mean, shit, but her name is Hilaria, so I'm like, maybe she's Spanish. I don't know. I wouldn't even think to look into that.
Yeah, who would care? I mean,
Right.
that's your name. That's your name.
Yeah, but now I know it's Hillary. So Hilaria Baldwin. That's it.
From Boston.
From Boston. That's the other thing, right? Because what do we say? Boston. Boston.
And they say, is it Boston?
No, they say Boston, right? And we're like Boston.
Wicked. You're wicked smart.
Yo, what's up?
Captain, you're wicked smart.
Yeah, like I don't even realize what the hell I say, man. Or how I sound or whatever.
Trust me, we all know that.
Who gives a fuck?
We all know that shit, bro.
Here we go. Starting.
Yo, you know what I wanted to ask you? Wonder Woman in 1984.
Oh, man.
I was so looking forward to watching this movie because I'm a big, number one, I'm a comic fan. Number two, I like Wonder Woman, even back in the days with Linda Carter.
I still do.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. And number three, I loved the first Wonder Woman movie. I thought they did such a great job with it.
They fucked this one up, man.
Holy smoke.
They fucked this one up.
Number one, the opening scene, I've seen a lot of people say, oh, the opening scene was fantastic. Now, I'm an 80s fan guy. I didn't think that was cute at all. What was that, Home Alone? Like, it reminded me of Commando. Remember Commando?
Yeah.
When Arnold Schwarzenegger was fighting the guys in the mall?
Yeah.
And he, like, did the phone booth and he, like, ripped the thing. He was flying.
Yeah.
That scene.
That's exactly what it was.
That's what that was.
Yeah.
But they try to throw in a little Home Alone-ish antics in there. So I just didn't find that to be cute at all.
Yeah.
And there wasn't enough Wonder Woman in it.
It was weird, man. I don't think it was a good. I don't think it was a great movie.
It just was not great.
Yeah.
Now some people were this is not me being like a misogynist, but saying it was like too romantic or whatever. Because I like rom-coms actually, right? Like I could even deal with. I think I did enjoy Wonder Woman showing her sensitive side with Steve. I kind of liked it, but it was just too much. It was just the story dragged on. The whole thing with the cheetah chick. I mean, first of all, she was like cheetah for like 10 seconds in the end. It just made no sense. And that guy with the magic wishing power, essentially as Aladdin, even though I love that actor, by the way. I mean, he's a phenomenal. What's his name? Pascal, the guy from he's in Mandalorian.
Yeah, no, he's everywhere, man.
He's just killing it,
Yeah.
And I really like all his stuff. He's Pedro Pascal, right?
Yeah.
Did you see him in
Game of Thrones? He was phenomenal.
He was in Game of Thrones. He was phenomenal.
Narcos, phenomenal.
Narcos, he killed it. For me, in Narcos, he killed it.
Yeah. No, that guy's a phenomenal actor.
So, but I will tell you, I thought his performance, because some people said he was too over the top, and they were saying like it was like a Donald Trump thing, and I was like, I didn't see that at all. But the scene when he was with his son, and he's like, "Oh my God, I love you. I'm not a loser." Those scenes were, I thought, phenomenally acted. Yeah. I was just like, "Oh my God, he did such a great job." Yeah. But altogether,
no, the movie was not worth it, man.
Spoilers. By the way, spoiler alert.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Sam wasn't here to give us the reminder.
I know. Yeah, no. I was so looking forward to it, to be honest with you, especially after the first movie. Yeah. They did a great job with that movie, and and the whole thing was, for me, I was like saying, wait a minute, how did they bring this guy back? Because what was the storyline there? And obviously, now we know.
Even that, Did you remember there was a movie back in the day with Sybil Shepherd and Robert Downey Jr.? Oh, can you help me remember the name of this movie? Where Robert Downey Jr. was the reincarnation of her husband.
Nah, which one's that?
Oh my God, look it up. Look at Sybil Shepherd, Robert Downey Jr. And fans of the show. This is just to show you, like, when we come here, we're just chatting, and this is not like we're not a news show where we're going down the list of the stories. I mean, we have ideas, but we also come up with things that we're talking about as it comes up. So in this case, this is just one of those examples. And the reason why I say is because sometimes people say, "Hey, you guys are like, reporting news events wrong." Yeah. This is not a news show. Yeah. This is us sharing our opinions.
This is us in the barbershop talking shit.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all it really is, man.
Exactly. So that reminded me.
Chances are?
Yes, Chances Are. Chances Are was a really good movie.
Never saw it, man.
I was getting that Chances Are vibe.
So no, wait. So all right. So let's go back. So what in regards to Chances Are, what exactly are we dealing with in this movie?
So in the movie, Sybil Shepherd, I think her husband passed away, and I haven't seen it in a while. But in the movie, her husband passes away, and then I think is like reincarnated in Robert Downey Jr. But Robert Downey Jr. is like a young dude.
All right.
So he's like trying to go to her, be like, "Hey, it's me," and like trying to like kind of like what Steve was doing with Wonder Woman. Hey, it's me, like that kind of thing. And then I think they like fall in love again or something.
Yeah.
And if I'm not,
but
mistaken,
she only sees him as Steve, not as the guy.
Yeah, like they didn't do that camera trick. I don't think they did that. Like you see Robert Downey Jr., not the old guy.
No, they did do that. Oh no, you're talking about Chances Are?
Chances Are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
because in this one they did do that when he was looking in the mirror.
Yeah, but remember, in Chances Are, he's younger than her.
Okay.
So there was also that little play in there. So in Wonder Woman at the end, remember when the guy comes out and he's like, "Oh wow, like it's a little chilly or whatever," and he has like the scarf on.
Yeah.
It was something similar to Chances Are. So I don't know whose idea was it now. I think Patty Jenkins was the director.
Yeah.
She did a good job in the Wonder Woman movie, right? Because she did the first Wonder Woman movie.
Yeah.
So I think she's a good director. But if her writing is from copying 80s movies, or I don't know who, I mean, she did some of the writing, she did the story, and she did the screenplay.
Yeah.
Somebody was catching Commando, Chances Are, and
throwing all that shit together.
They put a bunch of, and I'm sure if I broke it down, I could find even more.
Yeah.
Was that Wishmaster? I'm sure I could find more, little things that they put in there. The story to me just failed.
Yeah.
Failed.
I mean,
and I'm not an expert, but this is my opinion.
Yeah, it wasn't good. I didn't like it either. And you know a lot more about comic book movies or all that stuff than I do, but I just didn't like it. I mean,
it wasn't even a comic book movie.
Well, yeah. Well, you know what? I was watching the movie with my wife, and she was like, "What's the deal with this '80s thing?" This is what she said. She goes, "Why is Wonder Woman wearing clothing that's like from today, and everybody else is wearing like '80s stuff?"
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I was like, "Wait a minute, what are you talking about?" She
so
goes,
that wasn't '80s gear.
She goes, "The way she's dressed is like super elegant. That stuff that you would wear today in the 2000s, 2010s, right, 2020s, and everybody else was wearing like the '80s thing. You know what I'm saying? Like the parachute pants and all that other stuff. And I didn't pick up on that until she said that. I was like,
yeah, she was always like super duper stylish.
Yeah, super stylish. And I was just like GQing it.
Yeah.
Right? Didn't pick up on that. But for people, let's see, there you go. So you got a person that like her that, she doesn't watch that kind of stuff. And she's watching it and she's like, why is this like this? And I was like, I don't know. I guess that's just the way they wanted to do it. But she goes, but why is it in 1984? How come they don't do it present day to day? I'm like, again, I don't know. I don't know what they were trying to go with.
They just wanted to give her like her own little story, but
why 84? Like, in other words, we already did the World War II era. Why not just jump all the way to present times? Because that's what Batman does. That's what Superman does. That's what everybody does. Why?
It would have been cool because maybe then you could have put in like another superhero or something. There was no even other superheroes.
I don't know.
The other thing I didn't like the way the lasso was like a cartoony lasso.
Yeah.
And she's throwing it like Spider-Woman. I'm like, yo, you're not Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That was, if they would have did it one time, I would have been cool with it. She was flying through the sky, throwing the lasso up into a lightning bolt and flying. But
not always the lightning bolt.
No, sometimes she was just catching random things like Spider-Man.
Like a fucking clouds.
So, I don't know, man. As much as I love Gal Gadot, and look.
No, she was great in the sense that she looked phenomenal.
Yeah. I love her voice.
Yeah, I love
the way she talks.
I just didn't like the storyline, man.
Yeah,
I just didn't like the movie. It didn't work for me, man.
So I guess they were smart in releasing it on HBO Max.
No, but they said that they were showing it in the theaters too, right?
Yeah, maybe. But if it was only in theaters, maybe it would have been a super duper flop.
Yeah, I guess. But I don't know, man. It sucked, man.
And there was no connection to any other DC movies at all. It was just like, why? Why do it?
Yeah, it just didn't work.
So
I don't know. I want to hear from.
Apparently, Patty Jenkins is signed on for like the third one. So I'm just like, yo, get rid of Patty if you're listening.
Yeah, right. If you're listening.
I don't know whose job was it, but if those were your ideas, the things that we spoke about, let someone else write the screenplay. Let someone else write the story because that sucked.
Yeah, it was not good at all.
Yeah,
did not work.
I mean, I'm still gonna watch the shit because I like Gal Gadot, but it was not enjoyable. Like that's not a movie that I would watch over and over again.
The first one I would. I've seen
the first one 100 times.
Yeah, this one I think that's it. I'm done.
And I'll tell you the truth, in the first one, I didn't even really like Steve that much. I was like, I dealt with it. In this one, actually, his scenes were actually pretty cool.
Yeah, no, the first one was good, man.
I could deal with it, but in this one, I actually liked like when he was like getting dressed, and he's like, "Yo, what do you think of this? Like, what do you call it, the fanny pack, right?" And she was like, "No, lose the fanny pack." Like his scenes were genuine. He did I thought he did a good job with his scenes. I feel like Pedro killed it with his scenes. Gal Gadot did well in her scenes. This guy did well. Like, I feel like everyone did their job. The production, I suppose, was done well. Everyone did their job. It's just a shitty story.
Yeah. No, that's what I mean by that. The storyline for me, I lost it. It's no good, man.
Yeah.
I don't think it was. Nah, it just wasn't. And like you said, there was a lot of things that were very cartoonish that just did not work, man.
Yeah.
And I guess that's the problem with when you get the computer aspect into it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, man. You know, and in this particular case, I don't think it did. I don't think it worked.
Yeah, man. Well,
but that's our opinion. Guys, go out there, watch it yourself, and send us your comments. Let us know what you guys think.
Yeah.
Maybe we're full of shit, but
Maybe.
I almost can guarantee that you guys will feel the same way.
Well, and I will say what's gonna save 2020, and I wish it was today, but it's actually gonna be tomorrow, is Cobra Kai season 3.
When does it start?
Tomorrow.
It starts tomorrow?
Yeah, I think it's like at 3 a.m. this morning.
So this
Or
is
3 a.m.
going to,
tomorrow morning. It releases to Netflix.
so you're the one that got me into this.
Wasn't I right?
You are 100% correct on that one. But I'm looking forward to seeing Elizabeth Shue in it.
Is she? I don't know. They never said that she was in it.
Yeah, she's in it.
You seen like a scene with her in it?
I haven't seen a scene, but I've read the interviews with her.
Oh, see, I didn't see. So don't spoil it for me.
No, she's
Spoilers,
in it.
Spoilers.
Dude, it really,
You just actually fucked it up for me, by the way. I just thought
How'd
the
you
Chinese
figure?
people was in it.
bro, at the end
not
of the,
Chinese, the Japanese people from Okinawa.
well, are they in there too?
You didn't see the trailer?
No.
Oh, so yeah, so I just messed up.
All right,
too.
so there you go. Thanks a lot. So now we're even. But at the end of the last show in season 2,
Yeah, you see the phone and her name pops
and it's
up.
from her.
Yeah, but
So-
I in the trailers,
Really, man? I mean, from that little thing right there, you don't think they're gonna use that?
I know, but I'm just saying in the trailers they didn't show her at all. They
Well,
didn't
she's
even
in
reference her.
She's in it.
Oh man.
I don't know how long she's gonna be in it. I don't know if it's just like a cameo. I don't know, but she's in it. So I'm looking forward to seeing her as Allie.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. There's a lot of stuff that I'm looking forward to. I just fingers crossed. I hope they don't mess it up. Ralph Macchio.
Now, okay, so
You know,
we're
we're looking
all right,
forward.
so let's
We're trying to get Ralph Macchio on the show. So hopefully
we'll try, right?
We're big fans. We're gonna try to get him.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do. But let's go back to this. So the last episode ends with that huge fight in the school.
Yeah. That
Right?
epic fight.
So that kid, what was that kid's name?
Who? Miguel?
Miguel, right?
Yeah.
So Miguel falls off the stairs or down the stairs or
Yeah.
whatever, right? And we're assuming that he's either paralyzed or he's severely injured.
Yes. Well, he is because you see him in like
in
a
the
hospital
bed, but
yeah.
we don't know the severity of the
Yeah.
injury, right?
Right.
So Johnny loses Cobra Kai
To his
his
old sensei.
his old sensei, and then Ralph Macchio.
I think he's.
I lost it there.
I think like he's like thinking,
What
"Man,
did I do?
fucked Up. Like what did I do? Kind of a thing.
Like, how come I didn't believe?
Yeah. So the way that and again I try not to read too much because I don't want to mess it up for myself.
Yeah.
I enjoy the surprise of it. So the sense that I got was like him and Johnny gonna try to like hook up and try to be friends or whatever. So what I like here's what's in my brain. I don't know if any of this is true. So you just messed it up for me. Allie's back. All right, so that's cool. That's interesting.
Yeah,
to
but
see
we
what
don't
happens.
know. Okay, I'm saying that she's
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
I
so-
just don't know
So
what
I don't know. I
capacity.
mean, in my mind, I was like, "Yo, it'll be interesting to see Allie because I have a feeling Ralph Macchio is not going to be cool seeing Johnny and Allie together, right? Is Allie getting divorced? Like, what's the deal with that?
Yeah, but Ralph Macchio is married to a fine-looking woman.
She's actually super beautiful. by
Yeah.
the way. She's
I don't care what happens, man.
she's ridiculously
He's
good.
already set.
I'm just saying though, she might get jealous. Maybe you see mom take up a gi and start fighting.
I don't know about that, man, because Allie didn't fight.
Someone's gonna get waxed though. Wax. So
Isn't
No,
it
but-
amazing how over here we're trying to figure out what's going to happen?
I know.
And we're just creating our own storyline.
But here's the other thing that so I saw in the trailer the return of the guys, and I don't remember the names of his, like the nemesis from Japan, from Okinawa. Remember the one that he fought where they had the little
Oh, yeah, the
drum
little
thing?
drum thing?
Yeah. So I think he makes
Oh,
an
that guy
appearance.
comes back?
Yeah, I think so. Like the guy, the bad guy that he fought.
The guy that he beat.
Yeah. So the one thing that I'm trying to figure out, are they gonna reintroduce Terry Silver? Do you remember Terry Silver?
Terry Silver is the other Cobra Kai guy, right?
Yeah.
That's the
Thomas Ian Griffith. That's the actor. He was in part 3, and
Yeah,
he was
he's-
the one that was like training Danielson. Because remember, Mr. Miyagi didn't want to train him.
Yeah.
And he was like,
But he was telling him how to do the wrong things.
well,
Was trying to hurt himself, remember?
Well, he was just pushing him to be very like vicious and like remember he was like punching through the mannequins and breaking the boards and all that stuff.
Yeah, but remember his arms or his hands were getting messed up, and he's like, "No, you got to continue doing that shit."
Yeah,
and he's like, "Well, I don't know about this."
So I was trying to figure out. I was like, who is is he gonna come back too? That would be super cool.
I don't know. I mean,
there's still so much stuff that they can do.
I guess.
I hope that they don't deviate from whatever the formula is they used in season 1 and season 2.
But when you got me into it, we were talking about how Johnny, right? Mm-hmm. So now we're on Johnny's side this time around, and how Daniel's son was being a dick.
Yeah.
Right? I still hope that they keep it that way, where we want to see it through his eyes.
Yeah.
And we want him to succeed, in other words. You know what
I would like to see Johnny succeed.
Yeah, like, I don't want him, like, I don't know what the storyline's going to be, but I don't want him to all of a sudden now become the dick again, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because then it'll change the whole concept of it.
Yeah, he's still the hero of he should be the hero of the series.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping, right? I'm hoping that that's what it is. But yeah, so tomorrow, shit. All right, I'm going to have to binge on that one. Damn.
I can't wait.
That's another one I got to do now.
I cannot wait.
But you know what I actually thought you were going to talk about?
Yeah.
Because it seemed like, oh, man, I can't wait, this and that or whatever, or it was kind of like a little build-up. I thought you were actually going to talk about my Buffalo Bills.
Oh, yeah. No,
I thought that's what you were going to talk about.
Well, no, I want to end. Look, we're almost at the end. I mean,
are we? No, I can't be, man.
We're at the end.
No. We can't just finish off like that, man.
Yeah, we're at the end, bro. So
already?
We saved the best for last, man. Bills Mafia.
We are in it. We are presently at second place. Hopefully, we take the win tomorrow and stay in second.
Well, hold on. I got to say, so how long has it been? I know the answer, but I want you to tell me. How long has it been since the Bills have had...
Now you're going to put me on the spot. How could you know the answer, not me?
A playoff appearance, because I do my homework sometimes.
Oh, a playoff appearance?
Yeah.
No, playoff, they've been in playoffs like, a couple of years ago, last year. They were in the playoffs.
Top of the AFC.
Oh, no. 25 years, man.
25 years, right?
25 years.
In 25 years, what's the difference this year?
As far as the team itself?
As to what?
No, I mean, there's been many things.
I mean, Josh Allen, doing great. But can I
tell
you?
Josh Allen is obviously a major key.
I've been doing my homework. Every week you talk about the Buffalo Bills. I've been following Bills Mafia.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm going to just break it down for you right now. Out of the Cave podcast launched in 2020, and our support, the positivity of the vibes, pushed the Buffalo Bills up to the top of the AFC.
I wish that we could take
that
credit
was
for
my analysis.
That. Aside from the fact that in every single one of our episodes, I'm wearing a Buffalo Bills jersey or hat or sweater or something like that.
Come on, man.
I'm sure that's probably part
man.
of it. I'm hoping that's probably part of it. Now, you know what? In all honesty, the Pagulas, when they bought the team, they really set out to make this, a championship team. And, they brought all the pieces. The coach, the general manager, all those guys, man. Like those, you know what? A lot of it is luck too, because you just don't know. You could, when Josh Allen was drafted, there was a lot of people, man, that were like, "What the hell are you guys doing?" And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know much about Josh Allen,
Mm-hmm.
But just like in any year that we drafted quarterbacks or brought somebody in, you're always looking for that positivity. And now this guy's gonna do it, and we're hoping for the best. Listen, man, this kid's remarkable, man. He really is, man. Because when you go look at him, aside from the fact that he's low key, he's very humble. The guy, that kid is huge, man.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the major strengths having him as a quarterback is that the kid can run, man.
Yeah. And
so when you got short yardage plays, he's in it. He takes that ball, man. He just goes straight up, man. He's not afraid of getting hit. Now, he's been hurt already, man, because, he does take some chances. But he's learned. In everything that he's done, he's learned, man. So, like, rather than to, go head first and dive and maybe get clobbered, he'll slide. You know what I'm saying? So, the kid he's phenomenal, man.
Yeah,
he really is good, man.
And I think on Monday night, I remember reading that he, with those 4 touchdown passes, broke Jim Kelly's single-season record for touchdown passes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think the record was 33 back
I think it was 30.
No,
I think it was 35, and then he broke it with 36.
Well, Allen now has 34. No, it was 33 because it's in my notes.
So those notes are old.
So he has 33 back in 1991, and now Allen has 34 passing, 8 rushing, and 1 receiving touchdown on the season for a total of 43.
I thought it was 30. I thought it was 36. So look, here you go. I'm the Buffalo Bills fan, and I don't know shit. But there you go. But you're looking in there.
But I was very interested. But the other thing that you said was definitely something that I noticed before doing any like kind of professional research was his aggressiveness, and not only him, but the Bills' aggressiveness on the fourth down.
Yeah,
not being afraid
to go for it, man.
To go for it.
Yeah.
That's made a tremendous difference.
Yeah, no, they've been playing well, man. I mean, obviously they've lost some games, and even the last game that we were hyping up, remember, with Arizona, they lost that game on a Hail Mary. Remember that? Man? It's just that one guy, man, jumped a little higher than the other guys, and that was it. But aside from that, all their losses this year came to tough teams, which they're probably going to face in the playoffs again. But they're on a roll right now, man. I think their confidence level is up there, and they're ready to go. So I'm very happy. I don't know, if we're going to take the Super Bowl. I'm hoping. I got my fingers crossed. I'm wearing everything.
I mean, all signs are pointing for it.
But right now, it's pointing. I mean, right now, to me, they are the only team that can beat the Chiefs. Because Patrick Mahomes, again, that guy's phenomenal too, man.
Good.
I can't take anything away from that guy. But right now, the way the team is playing, they're strong, man. Yeah. They really are. Just
something I noted because I was interested. They are 8 for 10 on fourth down conversions this season.
Yeah, you see,
that's amazing. I think that's their second. They're just behind Miami.
Yeah, there you go, man. So
that's
the one team that's scary to me, man. Is Miami. And they're playing them this week.
Yep.
And there's also a chance that if they stay the second seed and Miami takes the 7th, they'll be playing Miami in the playoffs, the first game. Yeah, and that's scary, man.
That's gonna be a good game.
But ultimately, no matter which way you look at it, if they play well, they stay confident, and they just go out there and do what they've been doing, to be honest with you, man, I don't see anybody beating them. Yeah. I just don't see it happening, man. You know, but things can happen. You never know.
So let me ask you. So how do you feel about Cuomo?
That's the one thing that I can't stand, man. See, why you look, man? I'm happy. I'm riding on a high, and now you can bring me down with this.
No, because
shit,
I mean, I'm sure, just like you, there's a lot of fans out there who've been waiting for this and would love to watch a game live and in person.
This is
for the year for that to happen. It has to happen in 2020.
No, I understand that, man, and especially for the one governor who that motherfucker is not a Buffalo Bill fan. He's like a Giants or Jet fan,
I know.
Right? But now he's going to allow 6,700 people to attend the first playoff game in upstate New York. And the only reason he's doing that is because he now he wants to maybe attend a Buffalo Bills game. But if he does not want to attend the game, he's not going to allow anybody to see the game. You know what I'm saying? Again, the hypocrisy in these fucking people, man, I just can't stand it. If it's something good for them, then yeah, you know what? We're going to make arrangements for some people to see. But if it doesn't work for them, then, fuck them, right? I can't stand that. And I guarantee you, man, that out of the 70 or 6,700 people that are going to be allowed to see the game, I'm sure that it's not just Governor Cuomo by himself that's going to go out there. He's going to get all his friends, and that's, there's going to be all his people that are going to take up many of those seats that true fans have been waiting forever for.
Yeah.
Are not going to be able to see this game, live. And that's the thing that sucks, man.
Absolutely.
So thanks for bringing me down, bro.
No, but hey, look, I'm hoping you get a ticket.
Yeah, so do I, but I just don't see it happen. Plus, it's far away. And not only that, cold as hell up there, bro.
Come on, you're a true fan.
I'm used to going into the luxury suites and watching from up there. I've been invited many times to those places, and once you've been in one of those suites, do I really want to freeze?
I'm not gonna. Trust me, I know firsthand.
I'm just saying, I've been invited, and once you get a taste of that, everything changes. Everything changes.
I agree with you on that.
But I'm wishing my Bills all the luck. I know they're gonna play hard. I think this may be a year that I can honestly say very confidently that we might make it to the top.
Well, you know what? At the very minimum, they made it a great season.
They did, and I don't see, even if it doesn't happen this year, it's not going to be a one and done kind of thing, man. Yeah. It's going to be they're going to be here for a while, man. And as long as McDermott just keeps them humble, like he says, and just keeps pushing them, they're going to be good, man. Yeah. They're going to be good because there's no attitude. I mean, even with Stephon Diggs, he was not like everybody was saying, nah, what the hell did the Bills do, man? That guy has an attitude, he's not a team player, this and that. And believe it or not, hey, he came and he changed, man. And he really, he's playing well, and he's, hooking up with Allen and the rest of the team, so they like him, man. So continue doing what you got to do. But again, think about Bill Belichick, right? So for many years, that guy he always brought, players that would never work somewhere else. And he made it work for the Patriots, right? They worked hard for him. So McDermott's doing something that Bill Belichick was doing.
Yeah.
And so it's just, listen, Bill Belichick's a great coach, and the Patriots, they're a good organization. It's just somebody else's time now, and I think it's Buffalo time, man.
Yeah. No, it looks like it.
So
all right,
we'll see.
So look, we're at the end of the podcast. I mean, this one went a little bit longer, but I think we're entitled to it. It was a great season for us. So before we wrap up, and obviously we want to say thank you to our sponsor, but before we do that, New Year's resolutions, man. Tell me, what are your New Year's resolutions? I know a lot of people don't like to do New Year's resolutions. I will tell you, I like to do them because I don't do the same ones where it's like, I want to lose weight, or like I try to always set one or two specific goals for myself every year.
Mm-hmm.
Last couple of years, I'm not going to lie, it's been a little bit challenging. Things go on in people's lives and stuff has been a little challenging. But this year, I think I've got some good ones. So what about you? What do you have a New Year's resolution?
You know what? To be honest with you, I haven't really thought about it. Yeah, you're right. The whole thing, the weight thing. I've never had a New Year's resolution that I've actually kept the entire year.
Really?
I've never.
I've got.
I never have. Never really looked into it like that, or looked at it like that. Yeah, you know what? I things have changed for me in a way where I just can't think that way. You know what I mean? Like I always say that I have this one particular goal and I want to do this. And right off the bat, it just never fails for me. As soon as the new year starts, man, some shit always happens that fucking derails my fucking thought, dream, or whatever the fuck it is, man. And that's why I guess I've never been really into that, the resolutions. One thing that I do always aim to do is just to be a better person, man. As you get older, you start realizing that, you can't be a dick to people like you used to be, whatever. I mean, everybody does that, man. So for anybody to say, oh, no, I've always treated people with respect, it's not like that, man. And when you're younger, you're completely thinking a different way. And as I get older, you begin to realize that, we're not here forever, man. So,
Wow.
I guess that's one thing I'm going to say is that I want to continue trying to be a better person. And I always do look out for people, and I like to help people. And I'm going to continue doing that. And I'm hoping that maybe that's not what you would, wanted to hear. But
no, I mean, wow, you took it very, very, that was very sentimental. And
yeah, it's just probably the only thing, man. Like, because I don't see, materialistic things, and I just don't look at it like that. Or as far as like, we always talk about, we always make fun of each other, with our physiques and all that stuff. Yeah, you know what? Listen, man, I can say, yeah, I want to lose weight and all that stuff, but the reality is that, dude, whether I'm fat, skinny, whatever, I'm still a happy-go-lucky person. None of that shit bothers me. None of that shit. It doesn't mean anything to me. But what does mean a lot to me is to make people happy, just to be there for them. And again, as I get older, I begin to realize how important that is, because especially with this COVID thing, it really has opened my mind to a lot of different things, and, where, we talk a lot of nonsense too about not giving a fuck about this or not caring this and that. Yeah, you know what, man? I want to really be a little bit more open-minded to things, and also just to look out for people.
Wow.
There you go.
That was really...
Is that fine? Is that good?
It was good. I mean, now it makes me feel bad about my resolution.
Well, what were you going to say? Make more money?
No, to have a threesome. So much for my New Year's resolution. Thanks for messing it up. No.
All right, let me go back. Can I take all that back?
I was gonna say it
because I kind of like that one too, bro.
You can have.
Not more. With you though. Not with you.
No. You can have more than one.
Damn.
No. Seriously.
Yeah, I spoke too soon.
That was nice.
I should have let you go first.
I'm gonna have to change it. No. Mine is similar to you. I don't go nuts. I try to set goals. Like one of the New Year's resolutions I always remembered, it was when I made a resolution to run the New York City Marathon.
Yes.
And I did that. Like I did the training all year, and I was able to get in, and I did the marathon, and that was a very, very special achievement for me. So this year, I think my New Year's resolution is going to be similar to what you said. I mean, I always try to strive to be better.
Yeah.
But I really am going to focus on mind, body, and soul. So for me, it is going to be more focused on getting into shape, right? Because I started actually 2020 really well. Then COVID happened and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm really going to be focused on that. Mind, I'm definitely looking to kind of expand my mind, learn new things with this podcast especially. So I'm hoping that working together, we take the podcast to the next level.
Yeah.
And so, like you said, like I think 2020 showed everyone what's important, and family and friends and paying attention to all that stuff. And like you said, not paying attention to materialistic stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm going to, those are the things I'm going to be focused on. And again, and the threesome. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to mess up that nice sentiment with what I just... We got to joke around.
No, but that's a good one, man. I don't know if that's a joke, man. I mean, that's I like where you were going with that one because I was like,
we started Marianne, Ginger.
Yeah,
Velma.
I was like, wait a minute. I want to be a better person. I want to look out for people. And then all of a sudden you break out the threesome. I'm like, what the fuck did I just say? Disregard everything I just said.
Edit all that out. And fans, you guys know it's on your list too, so I don't even want to hear people start lying.
I know.
No, happy New Year to everyone. I hope everyone's new resolutions are positive and healthy and come out for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we should also say thanks to our sponsor.
Yes, Crown Trophy of Cyprus.
Yep. Crown Trophy, thank you so much for being one of our sponsors, being our first sponsor and technically our only sponsor, but you've been there since day one. Thank you so much. And also to the fans, if you guys stuck it out and you're listening to the end of this podcast, thank you for being loyal listeners. We appreciate everyone. We see where everyone's listening from. We are global at this point, worldwide, and we appreciate all our fans.
Very thankful for that. Absolutely.
Yeah, especially our fans in France. We have a strong following in France. Thank you so much. We have followers in Australia, Russia.
Although our Brazil fans are starting to make a push on the French people.
Yeah, Brazil too. Thank you so much, and our fans in New York, California, and everywhere.
Yeah,
in between.
here in the States. Yeah.
We really appreciate it, and we are going to keep working hard. Send us your feedback. Let us know what you like, what you don't like. We take all that stuff seriously, and hopefully season 2 will be just as good as season 1, if not better.
Yeah, absolutely. We're looking forward to it, and thank you so much, man, for 2020, man. We started this thing, and it was one of those things where we didn't know where it was going to go, right? But no matter which way we looked at it, we had fun doing it, and, this COVID thing, it got all of us down and all that, but we made something out of it, and so I'm thankful for that. So I really appreciate, you going on this ride with me, man, and thanks a lot for everything, bro. I really appreciate it.
Same here, Captain. Thank you so much, and I wish you and your family a happy and healthy New Year.
Yeah, same to you, bro. And to everybody out there, Happy New Year. Enjoy 2021 will be the greatest.
Yes, Happy New Year, everyone. Take care.
Goodbye.